Hi everyone. Hi. Hello, hello. Hi AJ. Hi Ellen. Hi best friend. Bildad. Hi Bob. The other Bob. Hi Fabio. Hi Eva. Nildo. Hi Jack. Jamilu. Hi Jeff. Hi Jody. Hi Pepe. Hi Rutger. Samuel. Serge, Shed, and everyone else who is still joining. Hi Tony. Okay, this thing is still moving. The attendance list is still moving, so I'm gonna wait for everyone to join, and then we can start the webinar. Hi. No sound cast. Everyone can you guys hear me now? How have you been? I've been good. I'm growing a baby. Other than that, I'm good. Can you guys hear me? I think Bob was saying a while ago that you cannot hear me. Okay, you guys can hear me now. That's good. Can I also check you guys can see my screen? Everyone can see my screen, right? Hi, Bildad. Okay, cool. Everyone, everything's working great. Okay, so today we're gonna do the last series, the last part of the three-part series of Elliott Wave. For those who, I'm a bit sad this is going to end soon because I really, really like this topic. This is a technical analysis that has made me quite a bit of profits, I would say. So this is something I really wanted to teach and really wanted to share. Hi Desiree, welcome. Okay, there's still a lot of you joining. Hi, another Samuel. There's two Samuels. Okay, cool. Again, because today's the last day to learn. I mean, well, not the last day. You can keep learning it even without me. Okay, the last time I'm going to be covering Elliott Wave. If you guys have any questions, please ask in the chat box, because if you don't clarify in the chat box, then I cannot help you in the parts that you're not like strong with. Okay, so today we're going to spend a lot of time on trading view rather than like going through slides, because I was thinking like today's session is supposed to be practicing your wave. So we are going to be practicing today. Although we did spend the last two webinars practicing, I do want to like spend even more time practicing. Okay, so let's start today's webinar. Disclaimer, you guys already know how this works. Anything I share with you guys in this webinar should not be construed as trading advice. Please do not take this as financial or investment advice or any kind of advice. This is an educational webinar. The whole point of IC Markets doing these webinars for you guys is so that you guys can grow in trading and grow your accounts. Okay, we ultimately want you to grow your accounts and we want you to grow in trading and improve in like whatever topic it is we're teaching. Most of the time we're teaching technical analysis, so I hope we have helped you grow as a technical analyst with our webinars. Okay, just a gentle reminder, trading CFDs. Where can we find the other two first webinars? It should be uploaded on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong. It should be uploaded on YouTube, right, guys? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Again, reminder, trading CFDs and Forex carry significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. So please, please, please be careful. Yes, past videos are already on YouTube. Thanks, Bildad. Thanks, Desiree. Thanks, Muhammad. Thanks, Joash. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go on. Okay, agenda for today, Elliott Wave Series, part 3 of 3 parts, practicing your waves. We're gonna do a top-down approach, breaking down the larger cycles. Then we're gonna zoom into smaller cycles, and then we're gonna find trading opportunities. So I think last week it was a little bit rushed. I wanted to show you guys that actually like Ethereum was on a sell, right? Although on the bigger time frame we're on the wave 3 of wave 3. Same for gold, but actually on the smaller time frame we're actually on like wave 2 or wave 4, which is a retracement or a sell. I usually don't get in on those retracements. If you really want to, you can. I usually wait for the retracement to end and then get in on a buy instead. Okay, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. For those who who didn't attend the first two webinars, you might have a hard time following, but for those who did and have more questions, shoot your questions, okay? Introducing your host, you guys already know me. I don't want to spend too much time introducing myself. My name is Cass. I'm a prop trader. You guys know this already. I'm a prop trader, investment analyst. I've passed multiple prop firm tests, okay, and I specialize in, I did that by using technical analysis, okay. These prop firm tests are not easy to pass. Only 1.5% of people pass. I'm not sure. I got this information from Google, okay. Google say only 1.5% pass, and I actually believe them because it's not that easy to pass, okay. To pass, you need 8 to 10%. So yeah, again, I did that with technical analysis. So if you guys have questions regarding technical analysis, please ask in the chat box. If it's fundamental analysis, please don't ask because I do not specialize in fundamental analysis. I might even give you the wrong information, okay? So don't ask me fundamental analysis. Just ask me what I specialize in, which is technical analysis. Okay, that's that. We're gonna start the webinar. Okay, so top-down approach, basically, this is what we achieved last week. I just drew this right before our webinar. Okay, this is basically Ethereum on a monthly basis. I think, like from my own analysis, I think we're in a wave 1, wave 2 just completed, and then wave 3 is going to start soon. Okay, so wave 3 can start anywhere from this area. And then if we go down to the smaller time frame, this is what it looks like on the daily. Oh, sorry, this is what it looks like on the weekly. So that was the exact same thing I drew on the monthly. I did not change anything, okay? The blue is what I drew on the monthly. The red is what I drew on the daily. Oh, sorry, the weekly. And on the weekly, you can see that there's, remember I told you guys wave 1 will always have 5 waves in it. Wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5, which are impulsive wave, will always have 5 waves in it. Okay, so in wave 1, we were able to spot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be able to spot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3 as well, and then later on when it reaches wave 5. And then in wave 2, there should be an A, B, C. Okay, there's many variations for wave 2 and wave 4, but thank goodness for us, Ethereum did an A, B, C. If it did a W, X, Y, Z, if it did a ABC, it'll be very hard to spot. Okay, so that's that. Other than that, we're gonna go to trading view already. So we're gonna break down the larger cycles. We're gonna zoom into smaller cycles, and then we're gonna find trading opportunity using Elliott Wave, and then combining like other stuff like our usual like support, resistance, you know, the usual stuff, support, resistance, trend line, Fibonacci levels, okay? But first we're gonna use Elliott Wave to get our structure and overall idea of where we think the markets are going. Okay, so just wait. I'm going to go into trading view. Just give me a sec, guys. I need to get out of this. Okay, cool. Everyone can see my trading view screen. I will try my best to like jam pack as much information as I can in this 1 hour webinar, because this is our last, like part 3 of, this is our last part of Elliott Wave. After this, we'll be focusing on other technical analysis and like other topics. So today, I think it's really important you guys master Elliott Wave. For those who really want to use Elliott Wave, I think it's important that you master it because it's a very good technical analysis and it really has made me quite a bit of profit, right? So I really do believe in this technical analysis. I believe it like more than Ichimoku. Okay, so Ichimoku is just one indicator, but this is a really good stuff. Okay, so let's start with the daily, like the one that I showed you guys just now, because we already know our drawing. Okay, the good thing about Elliott Wave is you need to get the drawing right 1 time. You need to get your wave count right 1 time. Once you get your wave count right 1 time, you can keep recycling your drawings. You can keep recycling your wave counts. It's not like other stuff where you have to keep drawing your support resistance over and over and over again. Like every time you come to the chart, there's a new support, there's a new resistance, there's a new trend line. No, okay, so for Elliott Wave, once you spot the correct one time, you can keep recycling and keep reusing that drawing that you use. Okay, so this is from a lot of back testing. I'm going to show you guys. Hi Tachoy. Hi, welcome. Okay, so 1, 2, I'm assuming 3 is going to be somewhere there, and 4 and 5. Okay, so 3, remember we said is 161.8 of 1. So we're going to put out 161. This is where we forecast 3 is going to end. Okay, and 4 cannot overlap 1. That's one of the 3 golden rules of Elliott Wave. Number 4 cannot overlap 1, so it cannot come to this zone or area. So we know that 4 will be somewhere here. We also know that 4, based on all the guidelines, 4 usually doesn't end before 50% of wave 3. Okay, sorry, more than 50%. So we expect 4 to end somewhere here, can be 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 anywhere, but just not over this area. Okay, so if it goes over, that means we are in the wrong wave count. Anytime the rules are breached, you know you're in the wrong wave count. So at this current point of time, there's no way for us to tell that we are in the correct or wrong wave count for Ethereum yet. We can only assume we're in the correct wave count. Okay, so this way we think 3 is going to end. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get rid of that. And then so that the chart doesn't look too messy. Okay, so usually after I do my calculations, I get rid of stuff. So I like clean charts. I don't want it to confuse me. Okay, we also know from our first webinar that the guideline is 5 is 100% of 1. So based on 100%, okay, usually, not all the time, but usually 5 should end somewhere around here. See, so using Elliott Wave, Elliott Wave is so amazing that you can kind of forecast, like, I can forecast where Ethereum is going to go for the next few months. Do you guys like, am I the only one who is mind blown? Am I the only one who thinks this is amazing? Right? So, the other way to calculate number 5 is that 5 is 61.8% of 1 to 3. Okay, so let's see where 61.8% is. 1, 2, 3. Let's pull out the 61.8%. Okay, so it's about the same area as the 1. So I guess 5 is going to end somewhere around here. Okay, 5 is going to end somewhere around here. I'm just going to leave this drawing here. One thing good, like I said, once you find your drawing for how do you measure wave 5? Let me see if I kept a photo of the rules. Just give me a sec, guys. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me pull out the rules for you guys. So, Elliott Wave rules. Remember, I told you guys in the first webinar, I didn't want to spend too much time on the slides because I feel like a lot of these rules and a lot of this stuff that I'm telling you, you could have just Googled yourself. I really wanted to spend more time on the application, like being able to like draw the waves to begin with. Because you can learn all these rules, right? But if nobody teaches you how to draw the waves, it's still gonna end up being very hard. Yeah, I went to a course, and that entire course I spent like 10,000. I spent thousands of dollars, okay, on that course. He was teaching me Fibonacci. He was teaching us Fibonacci. It was I think there was 1,000 people in that course, okay, but then he didn't even teach us how to draw Fibonacci. So I went on TradingView and I didn't even know how to use Fibonacci because he never even told us like where to find Fibonacci on TradingView. So that's why after that course, I find it's more important to be able to do application rather than the knowledge stuff, because all this knowledge stuff, honestly, you can pluck out from Google yourself if you want. Okay, so this is just information I got from Google. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, these are not rules, okay? These are not rules. Remember, these are just guides. These are just guides. These are just guides. Okay, so I'm gonna like tweak this guide a bit based on my experience, what I think is most likely to happen. So wave 2 typically does retrace 50 to 61. Okay, I don't, it's very, very rare. It retraces to 88. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, so I'm gonna put 87.6. Okay, you guys can see wave 2 of Elliott wave. Okay, I'm gonna pull out wave 1 to wave 2. You guys can see how nice it 78.6. It touched 78.6 on the dot, and right now it's starting wave 3. Okay, so this may just be guides, but a lot of time this guide is correct. Okay, so that's one thing. Wave 3 is typically 161 of wave 1. This one I agree. Wave 4 is typically, okay, I'm going to get rid of this because this is based on my own trading experience, and I've been using Elliott Wave for like quite a while. Oh yeah, we can do gold after Ethereum. Okay, I've been using Elliott Wave for quite a while, and I find that on the minimal, it at least goes to 23.6. Okay, but it never goes like rarely, so rarely goes to 50%. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, so wave 5 is the inverse of, okay, I think this is 161.8. Wave 5, the one that I find is more likely to happen is that wave 5, okay, equals the length of wave 1. Okay, this is what I have noticed in my own trading. Wave 5 a lot of time is the same length as wave 1. Okay, this is just a guide. Okay, this is not the golden rule. The golden rule of Elliott Wave, for those who don't remember, let me just quickly pluck it up from somewhere. Golden rule, Elliott Wave. The 3 cardinal rule of Elliott Wave. Let me just go and pluck it off. Okay, you know what? I'll just type it out. It's probably faster if I type. 3 golden rules. This is like the must. Okay, can you guys run me through the 3 golden rules? I want to see if you guys still remember or if you guys are still following me. Can you guys let me know golden rule 1, 2, and 3 so that I know you guys were absorbing all the information from the last 2 webinars? Anyone? Nobody remembers the rules? Okay, thanks guys. Wave 2 cannot retrace more than wave 1. Wave 2 cannot retrace more than wave 1. Okay, 4 cannot overlap 1. And one more. This is super important. The last one is super duper duper important. Anyone? Wave something. Yes, thank you, best friend. Wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave. Okay, this is like the 3 cardinal golden rule of Elliott Wave. Like no matter what, you must follow these 3 rules. Okay, this is just a guide. So a guide meaning that it can retrace at 50, 61. It says typically. Like that's why it's written here. Typically retraces 50%. Typically. But these are rules. Okay, rules cannot be broken. Wave 4 retrace into wave 1 for a leading diagonal. Nope. As long as wave 4 touches the area of wave 1, it's not a wave 4 anymore. Actually, you're on the wrong wave count. So these rules must apply first, and then you use this as a guide. Okay, so this is a guide. This is rules. Once these rules are broken, immediately you are on the wrong wave count. You immediately know that you are on the wrong wave count. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Okay, guys. Okay, cool. So this is what it looks like on the monthly. We're gonna go to the weekly. Remember, I said subwaves. There's always subwaves within waves itself. I'm gonna show you the subwave. There's wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. This is on the weekly. Okay. This is on a weekly. I have already verified this. I'm not going to go into this because I want to spend more time doing the application. Okay, I've already verified this wave that I drew did not break the 3 golden rule. Okay, so we can move on from that. We are super duper lucky that Ethereum did an ABC. Okay, remember I said wave 2 and wave 4 has a lot of variation. So it can do WXYZ, it can do ABC, it can do WXY, it can do ABCDE. Okay, we're very lucky that it did a ABC. ABC is the most common wave 2 and wave 4. Okay, so it did an ABC. ABC is completed. Okay, I'm gonna, anything that is red means that it's on a weekly time frame. Anything that is, oh sorry, anything that is blue is on a weekly time frame. Anything that is red is on a monthly time frame. Did I get this? Am I opposite? Okay, cool. Okay, so now we can finally focus on the wave 3 that we are in. Okay. Okay, based on Elliott wave, wave 3 should have wave 3. Must wave A be equal to wave C? Okay, good question, Jeff. Wave A does not necessarily have to equal to wave C, but most of the time it does. So remember I said the guidelines, this is just a guideline. So there is also some guidelines for, there is a lot of guidelines for wave 2 and wave 4 as well. So one of the guidelines is that wave A usually equals to wave C. So even if it doesn't equal to wave C, it's still not wrong because it's not a rule. So most of the time, like typically A equals to C. Typically A equals to C. Okay, now we can finally start with wave 3. So now we're going into wave 3. Okay, based on wave 3, 1, 2, 3 should be somewhere here, 4 should be somewhere here, and 5 should be somewhere here. Okay, and then after that, this is actually of a bigger wave. So this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so but I'm not going to confuse you with that. We just need to know that we are in wave 3 of wave 3 on Ethereum. Okay, so I'm going to change this to a different color. Wait, sorry, I'm not going to change that to a different color. I'm going to use our guide here. Using our guide here, we would know, where is my guide? Where's my guide? Did I lose the guide? Okay, the guide is right there. Okay, using this guide, I can predict where Ethereum is going to stop for wave 3. Okay, so the guide says, I lost my guide again. Okay, you know what, guys? I remember the guide offhand, but if you guys need to remember, just replay this video, okay? If you guys need to refer to the guide, just replay this video. Okay, so the guide is that wave 3 is usually 161.8 of wave 1. Okay, so based on that guide, wave 3 should end somewhere here, wave 4 should end somewhere here, and wave 5 should end somewhere here. Okay, wave 5 should be the length. Okay, wave 5 should be the length of wave 1. Okay, so wave 5 should end somewhere here depending on where wave 4 stops. That's why I don't trade wave 2 and wave 4, because I don't even like, chances of me finding out where it's gonna stop is too huge. Remember the range is like 23.6 to like 50. Okay, so it can stop anywhere from here to here. I just know anywhere from here to where I'm getting ready to get in for a buy, but I will not get in for a sell here. Okay, I usually do not get in for a sell. I only get in for a buy here. Okay, so based on our guide, this is where wave 3 and wave 5 should end for Ethereum. Okay, I'm going to go down to the small time frame now. Now we are focusing on wave 3 of wave 3. Okay. Yeah. If you guys are lost, don't worry. Okay. We're focusing on wave 3 of wave 3. Remember, within every wave 1, 3, and 5, there is sub waves. So within this wave 3, I will be able to find another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think this should be correct. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've spotted my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is on a daily time frame. And then followed, usually, I'm gonna have to pick green now. Okay, usually after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, if we're using the 3 rules, 3 cannot be the shortest, 4 cannot overlap 1, 2 cannot overlap, cannot be longer than 1. So based on the 3 golden rule of Elliott wave, this wave should be correct. Okay, if you want to be even more accurate, you pull out your guide and you see if 1 made actually let's see if 1 made 161. If 1 made 161, that'll be very nice. Okay, I mean technically it didn't, but the rule is that usually it retraces to 161.8. Okay, if it doesn't, it still doesn't make it invalid. Okay, so that's we have completed wave 1 of wave 3 of wave 3. This should have been wave 2. So this looks like an ABC to me. This looks like an A, B, and a C. Okay, then now we're in wave 3. We're in wave 3 of wave 3 of wave 3, wave 3 of wave 3 of wave 3. Okay, that means for those who are confused, this is actually a 1. This is actually a 2. We're now going to start with wave 3 somewhere, and then it's going to end wave 4, and then the 5 should end here, like in this level here. Okay, so it should look something like this. Okay. Okay, now that we have a rough idea where we think the markets are going, now we can measure our wave 3. Okay, so this should be a wave 3. This looks very impulsive to me. Okay, remember wave 3 has wave 3 as well. So 1, I'm going to randomly leave this and then come and adjust it later. Okay, now we can go down to the even smaller time frame to look for trades. Okay, is everyone following? Is everyone following? Is everyone confused? No, still following. Okay, thanks, Bob. Okay, so based on our guide, where is our guide? You know what? I really need that guide so that you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is the guide. So I'm gonna copy this so that we're now on the 4 hours. Okay, it can go down to 1 hour, it can go up to 15 minutes, it can go down to like as low as you want it to go. How long did you take to ingrain and master Elliott wave? Probably. Okay, so the first time I started doing Elliott wave, like this is my honest opinion, okay, I didn't know if I was drawing the correct wave. So I will still go on YouTube and find other people drawing Elliott wave. I can tell you there are not many people in the world or on the internet that are using Elliott wave, but those who are using Elliott wave, they are very, very accurate. Okay, so I will still go on YouTube and then double confirm if I'm on the correct wave count. If sometimes I draw 5 waves differently, and then that guy on YouTube draw 5 waves differently, I'm just like, who's correct? Am I correct or are you correct? I mean, we both look like we know what we're doing. Okay, so I don't know who's correct, but I always end up following my own anyway. So it's a lot of practicing. It's really a lot of practicing and a lot of referencing. It took me about, I would say, a good 6 months before I can confidently, like, I'm like, whoa, this is a very good indicator. This is a very, not sorry, indicator. This is a very, very amazing technical analysis. This is super, super good. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the amazing part on Ethereum. I'm sorry, like it took me half an hour to get here, but we're gonna reach the amazing part. So based on our guide, okay, based on our guide, wave 2 typically retraces 50%, 61.8, and 78.6% of wave 1. We already know this is wave 1, okay? We are using wave 1, okay? So I'm going to show you guys an amazing thing now that I just discovered. Okay, so based on the guidelines, wave 2 typically retraces 50, 61, and 78. So we're only going to pull out 50, 61, and 78. Everything else is not really that useful for us because, you know, like it's not that useful for us. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so wave 2 should end somewhere around here. Okay, so at first, because I still don't know, as I was charting this, I was like, Ethereum's gonna, according to my Elliott Wave drawing, Ethereum is going to pull back anywhere from 1,476 and 1,600. Okay, based on these rules, this is where Ethereum is gonna pull back to, right? I mean, based on this guideline. Okay, then I'm just like, the whole time I'm just thinking to myself, oh, what if I'm wrong? What if my analysis is wrong? Okay, this is the cool part that I don't know. I think it's very cool. Okay, I'm like, before I learned Elliott Wave, before I learned how to use Elliott Wave, I actually use the normal support resistance, all the other things that we learn in this webinar. Okay, so let's go on the daily. Remember in all our webinars, we always start with identifying trend, remember? So based on Elliott Wave, I believe that Ethereum is going up. It's just that right now we're in wave 2, so it needs to pull back first, pull back, and then it will continue going up, right? That is what I believe on Ethereum right now. Okay, so that is just Elliott Wave alone. So the cool thing is, because I do so many of these webinars for you guys, and our webinar is only 1 hour, so I don't really have time to use Elliott Wave. I usually just use the traditional technical analysis that uses, you know, like channels and stuff. Okay, so based on this channel that we can all draw on Ethereum, it will coincide with Elliott Wave's decision. Okay, so Elliott Wave, we believe, is going to pull down. After the pull down, it's going to continue on the uptrend. Okay, based on our traditional technical analysis that we use on a daily, like every time we do technical analysis, right, we are always using this method because this webinar is so short and we don't have time. Okay, so this is the fastest way to do technical analysis. Based on this channel alone, okay, Ethereum is on an uptrend, but based on channel, the potential of Ethereum would be to pull down in this area, right? So I think that's really cool that there's one thing that coincides. So Ethereum can pull down anywhere from right now to, okay, it can pull down anywhere from right now to continue moving within this channel. Okay, so which is really cool. And the bottom will be about 1,005. Our bottom is about 1,005. Okay, so that is one thing that coincides. Okay, remember we only talk about like getting correlation and blah blah blah. So technical analysis, the traditional technical analysis agrees with Ethereum's, I'm sorry, Elliott Wave's analysis that it is on an uptrend, but right now it's a pullback. Okay, so that's one thing I recently discovered. I think I just saw this like a few days ago. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing that I noticed is, you guys know, you guys have joined my live analysis session before, right? So you know that after I find trend, I like to find analysis. So I'll find a entry, stop loss, take profit. So one thing that I've noticed in my last few webinars is actually Ethereum has a bearish, this is called an exaggerated bearish divergence. Okay, so there are already signs of Ethereum wanting to go down anyways. Okay, so this is a bearish divergence. Okay, this is called an exaggerated bearish divergence, where on the chart it is going sideways, but on the oscillator or RSI, stochastics or MACD, whatever oscillator you're using, it's showing a downtrend. So even bearish divergence is showing that Ethereum does want to go down. Okay, so I think what Elliott Wave can do for you is to use it as a double confirmation onto your existing current strategy of using support, resistance, trend line, and whatnot. So right now I'm like super duper convinced, okay, based on both Elliott Wave and traditional TA, that Ethereum is on its way down, and Ethereum is on a long-term up, but it's on its way down now, so that it can go back up again later. Okay, so if I were to pull out an analysis based on Elliott Wave, I would say I would enter for a sell. Okay, my stop loss. Okay, no, I'll adjust that in a while. Okay, but my take profit is somewhere around here. Okay, I'm gonna adjust that in a while. Okay, so I have a rough idea where Ethereum is going. Okay, so this is an opportunity for me to get in for a sell, or the other opportunity for me is to wait until reach the take profit, and then from here I get in for a buy and play wave, continue the wave 3. Okay, because right now we're in wave 2 of wave 3 of wave 3 of wave 3. Okay, so that's one thing. Yeah, I'll probably just use traditional TA to find my stop loss, take profit. Okay, so for me, my entry would be somewhere here for the sell. Somewhere here for the sell. You see a descending trend line forming, should not be able to break. Okay, my sell will be somewhere there. Okay, my stop loss will be somewhere here, I suppose. Yeah. And my take profit is anywhere from here to here. If I'm using my traditional TA, my take profit will be here, because you know I like to play very conservative. But because I am using Elliott Wave already showed me that the potential is anywhere from 1615 to 1472. So my take profit can be here where this swing low is, or it can be here, or it can be here. Okay, so that's how you can use Elliott Wave to like double confirm, like, you know, just looking at this, it makes me feel like I'm 90% confident that Ethereum's gonna go down. If I am wrong, that's totally fine, because literally everything is showing me that Ethereum is going down, and then going down to this area, and then from this area you're gonna buy. So I don't know if you guys, I've told you guys this before, I'm pretty sure I have, I'm very repetitive. Okay, so 70% of my own portfolio is in Ethereum. I actually used Elliott Wave. Using Elliott Wave, I was able to find the low at 1,200. Okay, I didn't get the low at 800, but I managed to see the low at 1,200, which is somewhere around here. Okay, so using Elliott Wave, I saw that the wave 2 is gonna end somewhere around here, so I got in at 1,002. Ethereum now is at 1,007. I'm like per Ethereum, I'm $500 in profit. I'm not just one Ethereum, I have lots of Ethereum. Okay, so using Elliott Wave, it's very useful for swing traders or people who just want to buy and hold. Okay, so I'm buying and holding, and using Elliott Wave, I can see that the potential for Ethereum, okay, if my Elliott Wave count is not wrong, obviously, if it's wrong, then too bad. I can see that the potential for Ethereum is like 10,000. I mean, obviously it's not going to be like next month, it's not going to be next week, but it's going to be like this is what Elliott Wave is showing me. It's showing me that it can reach 10,000, right? So I got it at 1,002. I'm going to hold it until it reach the end of wave 3, which is my target is around 6,000 ish. But yeah, if it goes higher, then great. Okay, so that's my long-term portfolio. For short-term, I think it's definitely a sell and then going up. So that's how amazing Elliott Wave is. If you guys are not already sold on this technical analysis, suppose you did draw the right Elliott Wave. How does sudden event change Elliott Wave was? Okay. So I was already using Elliott Wave when when Ukraine attacked Russia. Okay, and Elliott Wave already showed me back then, okay, when Ukraine attacked Russia, I think this was like last year, February, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it was like last year, February or March or something. Elliott Wave already showed me that Ethereum was going to do a crash. It's just that, back then I was just learning it. I was just learning it, Elliott Wave, so I didn't want to believe it. But then after Elliott Wave showed me that the crash was going to come, I think it was showing me that we are going into wave 2. So wave 2 of Elliott Wave on, okay, wave 2 already showed me that it was Elliott Wave already showed me that we were on wave 2. I just didn't know, number one, I didn't know how far down it was going to go. Was it going to stop at 50%, 61.8%, or 78.6%? That's one thing. Number two, when, oh, true enough, look, this is exactly when Russia bombed Ukraine and Ethereum just plunged. And technically, if you will know that you are in wave 2, you will have been able to calculate that this crash was going to happen. Okay, so that's a really, really cool thing. Okay, you were off because technical problem. Oh, hi, hello, welcome back. Okay, so we still have 15 minutes. I'm going to quickly do XAUUSD now that you have a rough idea where Ethereum is going. Right? Okay, this is just based on my analysis, okay, guys? What if I'm on the wrong wave count? If I'm on the wrong wave count, then like, don't follow me, go and back test it yourself. Okay, based on my wave count, I think Ethereum is going to go down, and based on traditional TA, I think Ethereum is going to go down to that level, and then you can go back up again. Okay, but other than that, if you have the time, please go and back test and make sure we are on the correct wave count. Maybe next webinar you can tell me, hey Cass, we're actually not on the correct wave count because you didn't satisfy this or this, blah blah blah. You can let me know, then maybe I'll be like, oh yeah, we're not on the correct wave count. Okay, so let's see what gold is doing. Okay, so gold, I think I should be on the correct wave count with this because I have charted gold so many times that I'm just like, I cannot see how I'm not on the correct wave count. Okay, so unless someone can show me otherwise. Okay, wave 1, wave 2, wave 2, come on. Why is this magnet not working? Okay, wave 3. No, wait, actually, this should be wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay, so wave 1 should end there, wave 2 should end here. Okay, if I didn't remember my own charting wrongly. Okay, so wave 1 should end here, wave 2 should end there, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay, it's doing an ABC. It did an ABC. I know I say there's so many variations of wave 2 and wave 4, but like luckily for Ethereum and gold, it has been doing ABCs. Okay, if it was doing a WXYZ, I would probably be in the wrong wave count right now. Wave 3, someone confirm. Okay, cool. So this is my wave count for gold, XAUUSD. Let's slowly move down the charts. Let's slowly move down the time frame. Okay, so based on Elliott wave count, this should be the end of wave 1. This should be wave 2, wave 3, 4, 5. Okay, so wave 3 again is 168 of wave 1. Remember, this is a guide, this is not a rule. Therefore, even if it doesn't hit 161.8, it doesn't make your wave count invalid. Okay, so wave 3 forecasted to end there. Wave 4 forecasted to end somewhere here, and then that's wave 5. Okay, I always put wave 4 just above wave 1 because the rule is that wave 4 cannot overlap wave 1. Okay, then we've got wave 5. Okay, so just based on this, we kind of have a rough idea of where gold is going. Okay, we're going to move down to smaller time frames. Remember, wave within waves, there are subwaves. So if we are on wave 3 right now, that means this is wave 1 of wave 3. Give me a sec. Okay, I need to adjust this properly. This is lower though. Okay, give me a moment, okay? Because now that I'm seeing this, this is tricky. Okay. Ideally, I wanted to take this at wave 1. I wanted to take that at wave 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and 5. But then now that I see like this could be a wave 1, 2, and 3. That means we are going to wave 4 and then 5. Okay, that's how easy it is for you to miscalculate your waves. It's super easy for you to get the wrong wave because this could be one wave, 2, 3, 4, 5. But just now, one look, I wanted to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I did that, I could be on the wrong wave count. So question now is, am I on the correct wave count? Okay, let me see. If that is wave 2, wave 1, wave 2. Okay, oh wait, sorry, that's A. Okay, A, B, C. I think I'm on the wrong wave count. Okay, because even if I draw the ABC, based on the question, who asked me? Okay, based on the question Jeff asked me, usually wave 1 is the length of waves. Wave C is usually the length of B. Okay, so let's see if C is the length of B. I mean, C is the length of, it fell short. Okay, it doesn't invalidate, but it fell short. That meaning that it doesn't give me confidence. It doesn't give me confidence that I'm on the correct wave count. Okay, you know when you're on the correct wave count when everything is aligning, everything is turning back at like 1.618 bars. But with the line graph, you can use the line graph as well. Okay, please suggest YouTube channels that are reliable for wave counts. Just give me a sec. I still have 10 minutes. Give me a sec. Let me go and try to find the YouTube channel. Honestly, there's not many. There is not many people doing Elliott wave counts. I don't know why, because Elliott wave, okay, I know why, because Elliott wave is so much work. We already did the analysis. We know how much work Elliott wave is compared to your traditional support resistance, trend line, channels, Ichimoku, Fibonacci. That takes like 10 minutes to draw. Elliott wave is going to take you like hours to draw. Okay, so even though it's very accurate, what is the guy that I've been watching? I've been following. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. Okay, you guys can try this guy. I literally typed Elliott Wave Ethereum on YouTube. Okay, so this first guy, more crypto online. This guy's wave count has been not bad. I'll be honest. There are a lot of times my wave count is different from him, and a lot of times I end up being correct. So sometimes I'm just like, are you simply drawing your waves? But yeah, you can use him. You can use him as your reference. Okay, you can use him as a reference. Sometimes my wave count is different from him. Sometimes he's correct and I'm wrong, and sometimes I'm correct and he's wrong. So if you are going to use him as a reference, just take note that we are all humans. All traders here are humans, and we can all get it wrong. Okay, so even right now for gold, I have a feeling I'm on the wrong wave count. Okay, so let's go back to the weekly. Okay, why do I already thought this wave count was wrong to begin with. Why? Let me show you why. Okay, remember the guide is that wave 1, wave 2 usually retraces 50% of wave 1, right? You can see wave 2 only did this. Okay, this is wave 1. If this is wave 2, it really fell short. It fell so short because the 50% is here. Okay, the 50% is here. But that being said, if I pull out other indicators, if I pull out the 23.6, it hits. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the guidelines again. This is the guideline. So this is the guideline. It says typically retraces to 50%. Typically retraces to 50%, but a lot of times 23.6% is the minimal that it will retrace. Okay, 23.6% is the minimal that it will retrace. I was told that 2 certified 11% can give different drawing but can be considered correct. I don't know, because a lot of times when my Elliott wave drawing is different from his, mine is calling for a buy, his is calling for a sell. So it's really different. Maybe the one like 2 Elliott wave drawers that you were saying, maybe their direction is still the same. Like maybe they're still on the same wave count. Like for me, when it's different is that for me it's like, hey, wave 1 hasn't ended yet. Why is he calling for wave 3? Like, so that's how different our wave count can be. And then like a lot of times I'm correct, sometimes he's correct too. So just take note, Elliott wave, you can draw it very differently from another trader. Okay. Yeah, so it hit the minimal of the minimal of the minimal, which is 23.6. Makes me very skeptical that it makes me very doubtful that I'm on the correct wave count, because based on the guide, typically 50%. Right now gold only did a 23.6% and it's starting on wave 3. It's either it really just did a very shallow wave 2 or I'm on the wrong wave count. Okay, that's the only two possibilities. That means that actually the other scenario for gold is, okay, the other scenario for gold is that it did an ABC, okay, then this is another ABC, and then another ABC, okay. That means it could be that I am on a wrong variation on wave 2. That means this ABC is actually not the correct ABC. Oh, by the way, within ABCs, there are also sub ABCs. Okay, so within ABCs, there are also ABCs. So there are subwaves and subwaves and subwaves. Okay, subwaves, subwaves, and subwaves. So right now, as for now, I'm just gonna stick with this analysis. I'm not as confident as Ethereum. Ethereum, I'm like 90% confident on the correct wave count. For gold, because how shallow wave 2 is, I'm probably like, I myself feel like maybe my wave count is like 70% correct only. Maybe this wave 2 hasn't ended. Maybe we're still in wave 2. Okay, so to confirm if this is really a wave 2 or not, okay, to confirm whether this is really a wave 2, usually if it breaks this high here, that means I can be quite confident that price really is starting on a wave 3. Okay, so until then, I am still a bit skeptical that I'm on the correct wave count. So once it breaks the 2000 area, then I'm very, very confident with my drawing. And this is a drawing that I'm going to keep recycling, and this is a drawing that I'm going to keep using for analysis. Okay, so let me, in the meantime, using my current drawing, let's try to see if I can find something. Okay, so if we are indeed in the correct wave count, okay, should be 1, 2, oh sorry, this is an ABC. This should be 1, 2, this should be like a 3, 4, and 5, okay? Or this could be a 3, this could be a 4, and then this could be a 5. And actually we are in wave 1, wave 2. Okay, it could be that we are now in wave 2. Wave 2 of wave 3, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this could be a ABC. 1, 2, 3. So remember ABCs, A, B, C. Remember within ABC there are smaller ABCs. So this could actually be a bigger ABC. This could be A, B, and then C. Okay, so we can continue seeing gold doing this like sideways pattern for a while. Okay, this sideways pattern, I can imagine gold doing this sideways pattern for a while because I can imagine a lot of people are wondering where gold is going as well. Because right now when I'm using Elliott Wave, it makes me question whether we are still in wave 2 or we have already started wave 3. That means if I'm questioning this, I can imagine a lot of other traders are also asking the same questions. So therefore, I am going to imagine gold going sideways for a while. That means it's just going to like range within this area for a while until it finally decides whether it is in fact in a wave 3 or wave 2. So my conclusion for gold is that we might be in a wave 3. We might be in a wave 2 or wave 3. I'm not very 100% confident that we're in a, I'm like 70% confident that we're in a wave 3. Okay, because of how shallow wave 2 has pulled back. Okay, so but that's just my overall view on gold. Okay, that's my overall view on gold. I just really don't like that this wave 2 pulled back so little. If it reached the 50%, ideally gold should pull back somewhere here first and then continue with wave 3. But then again, like I said, the guide is just a guide. It's just a guide, it's not rules. Okay, so typically 50%, but actually 23.6% is good enough. Okay, so maybe gold did a very shallow wave 2, it may be, then now we're in wave 3. Okay, so for those who want to practice, actually please practice on gold so that next week you can give me your input on what you have discovered on gold. If you want to practice, because Ethereum, I'm already 90% confident. Should silver and gold, yep, they should be quite correlated. Okay, like I was saying, because I'm already 90% confident that my wave count is correct on Ethereum, right? So now I need to get to the 90% level on gold. Because you think about it, you just need to get your wave count correct one time and you are going to make a lot of profit for a long time. That's how beautiful Elliott Wave is. You need to draw it correctly one time, and for years and years, maybe, okay, not years, sorry, for months and months and months. Okay, actually for Ethereum, I've been correct for quite a long time already, for months already, like I think more than a year. I've been correct on Ethereum for more than a year already because of Elliott Wave. It's just that for gold, I'm still like, am I on a correct wave count? Am I on a correct? I'm constantly still doubting that I'm on a correct wave count. That's why I cannot, like it's not, I'm not as confident as I am on Ethereum. Please show Ethereum chart. I take screenshot. Okay, wait. I'll show you the one that I took just now. Okay, this is, can you guys see this? I just drew this. For Ethereum, I'm like 90% confident we are in wave 3. Like wave 2 just ended. Oh, okay. For wave wave 3, I am 70% confident we are in wave 3. For gold, sorry, for XAU USD, I am 70% confident that we're in wave 3, and like maybe like 30%, like I'm a bit doubtful that maybe we are still in wave 2. Maybe wave 2 hasn't ended yet. Okay, but because gold, like when you think about it, because of the structure of gold, right? Sorry, someone's calling. Okay, cannot answer. Okay, because of like you think about the fundamental analysis aspect of gold as well. Gold is a safe haven metal. So for it to make a shallow retracement also makes sense, because if gold was to make the 50% retracement, I think everyone would be panicking already. Like, oh my gosh, gold is supposed to be the safe haven metal. Why is it like retracing to like 1,400 area? So when I think about like fundamental analysis as well, I guess there is a higher chance that we are in wave 3 for gold, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think the chances of us being on wave 3 for gold is more likely than that wave 2 has not ended. Okay, cool. Everyone cool for Elliott Wave. This is our last time for Elliott Wave. Next week, we're going to go back to our usual support resistance, trend line, channels, Fibonacci. Not that there's anything wrong with that technical analysis. I think Elliott Wave is so much more accurate. Okay, so even when we use traditional channel, traditional trend line and whatnot, we were still able to see that Ethereum is doing a pullback and then continuing up with a buy. So your traditional support resistance, trend line and channels and whatever other indicators that we use is also showing the exact same result if you were to use Elliott Wave. It just depends what technical analysis you want to be using. Okay, so for me, I use both. It give me like a lot of confidence. It makes me feel like, oh, okay, chances of me getting this wrong is like very slim. Okay, but for those who just want to use your traditional support resistance, you can just do that as well. Even though the chances of you getting it correct is maybe a bit slimmer, but then again, having anything more than 60% is good enough. Okay, so that's that. I'll catch you guys again next week, I think. Am I doing any webinars for you guys this week? No. Okay, I'm only gonna see you guys next week. Next week we are Elliott Wave. We're probably not gonna be talking about Elliott Wave anymore because this is too time consuming of a topic. Okay, other than that, for those who are joining my Malay Bahasa webinar, see you tomorrow. For the rest of you, I'll see you next week. Okay, bye guys. Bye. Thanks for joining. I hope you learned something new today. I hope you guys are as amazed as I am for Elliott Wave. Go check out that YouTube guy. Take note that sometimes he is wrong, okay? That's all you need to take note, that sometimes he's wrong. So don't, like, if you are going to reference him, do not like listen to him 100%, because when he gets it wrong, you're going to be pissed at him, trust me. Because there was this one time I called for a sell and he called for a buy, then I'm just like, I am still learning Elliott Wave and he is a bit more experienced than I am. Okay, I'm going to listen to him. So I ended up with a buy, and I ended up finding out that my analysis was correct. I should have just listened to my own wave count. Okay, so just use him as a reference, but don't follow him 100%. Okay, so bye guys. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye.